For this video, we're showing you how to replace the battery on a Scout Mini. It's relatively easy. There's only 4 bolts and a couple tools necessary. To remove the bolts, you'll need a 3mm hex wrench. It's good if you have an extra long one. You're going to want a marker so you can label your cables in case they aren't already labeled internally. And it's also helpful to have either a magnetic tool or one of these cool flexible grabbers. And that's so you can get your bolts if they're rolling around in the bottom and you have big hands that have difficulty getting into there. First, we're going to remove the panel. And that's going to expose the electronic controller inside. There are 4 bolts on the brackets, so we're going to use our driver to go ahead and remove those. After we have unscrewed our bracket, we're going to disconnect our drive cables and this communication cable on the side. You're going to need to know which ports these go back in on, so a good trick is to label them so we don't lose track. I'm going to label them 1, 2, 3, and 4, which are sequential from one side to the other. If you are replacing a battery and one is already inside, the very first thing we're going to do is disconnect the old battery. Those are these connectors on the side. Just slide those out. You don't need to label these because it doesn't matter which port they go in. And then we can go ahead and pull these off. Once these are removed, we can go ahead and flip our controller out of the way. Then we're going to place our battery in with the connection cables in the front right side of the robot. You can tell this is the front because we have the bumper up here. After the battery is in, we can put our electronics back down. Center the pad underneath so you can reach your holes. Then go ahead and put your bolts back in. Once the bracket is secured with the 4 bolts, the battery is in place and the electronics are in place, we're going to reconnect our 5 cables. We're going to connect our cable on the side, and then we will reconnect our motors, making sure that they are in order. That's why we numbered them. After we have those connected, it's time to connect our battery. You'll have 2 cables for your battery, and you'll have 2 ports here on the side of the board. It doesn't matter which one goes in which, so go ahead and put those in. And now your battery's installed, you can go ahead and put the cover back on. Make sure everything is working. Go ahead and turn on your power. And there we go. You can see that the battery is installed and you get your power reading.